Hello everyone, this is Manorama Gupta, your health coach, and welcome to Mano Unsaturated Fats Health and Wellness Coaching. So, as we spoke about inflammation in our previous video, and now you get autoimmune conditions through inflammation in your body, to chronic inflammation. So, today we will talk about autoimmune conditions and I work with autoimmune conditions, and people they ask me what autoimmune condition is. So I thought of making this video where I'm gonna tell you what diseases are and how you get them, and what types of autoimmune diseases are there. So it's really devastating to know that there are millions of people suffering with this disease, and these diseases are really debilitating and difficult to deal with. So, according to American Autoimmune Related Diseases Association, there are 50 million Americans who are suffering with autoimmune conditions, and as you might know that there are around 300 million people in America. So that makes around 20% people are suffering with autoimmune conditions only in USA. Then you can imagine how many might be suffering in the world, and I don't have any idea how many are there in the whole wide world. But it's a large quantity of people who are suffering with autoimmune conditions only if in America. And if you think about, so if we think about around 17 years ago, before 2000, there were only around 7 to 9 million people who were suffering with this autoimmune conditions. But now there are 50 millions. You can imagine how fast, how rapidly these diseases are growing in the world. So sorry, I have to look into the screen. My computer screen is pretty big, and if I look to the camera, it's like I'm looking up to the ceiling. So that's why I have to look straight at the screen, and this is the max height my chair reached to. So sorry. What is autoimmune condition? So autoimmune condition is where your own immune system is attacking your own body, healthy cells of your body, like maybe your skin, your joints, or it could be your thyroid also. So usually immune system knows the difference between your body's healthy cells and foreign invaders like any bacteria or viruses. But in this autoimmune condition, in this disease, what happens, your immune system, due to some dysfunction in your immune system starts attacking your own body's healthy cells and tissues. Though the reasons behind this are unknown, but researchers say that there might be some genetic factors or environmental factors behind these diseases. So few autoimmune diseases are there where your whole body is attacked by autoimmune conditions like lupus or multiple sclerosis. But some diseases are there which attack only one organ, one part of your body, like type 1 diabetes. It attacks your pancreas. So it depends on what type of autoimmune condition, what type of autoimmune disease you have got. It depends on that. So overall, there are over 80 autoimmune diseases, but there are more. But there are well-known 80. There are 80 common autoimmune conditions. Few are very well known, like rheumatoid arthritis, Graves' disease, Addison's disease, or multiple sclerosis, lupus, and some are rare form. So why it happens? Why our own immune system starts attacking our own body, our own healthy cells? Why? So the first reason which researchers might suggest is genetic. So there might be people where autoimmune conditions, autoimmune diseases, they run in their family. So they are more susceptible to get those diseases. Not necessarily they will get it, but they are more prone to get those diseases because it's already running in their genetics. It's there in genes. So uh, genetics, not necessarily if you have in your genes you will get them, because genetics might load the gun for you for autoimmune diseases, but how is your lifestyle, how is your diet, this is what will pull the trigger for you. So if you have a healthier lifestyle, if you do exercises and eat healthy, you might uh, prevent those diseases, or maybe you might reduce the severity of those diseases even if you get them. So uh, this is there is another reason why you get those diseases. The second reason is environmental factors. So uh, exposure to certain environmental elements like certain chemicals, certain metals like mercury, or maybe certain viruses, certain bacteria, they might give you those diseases. So in today's modern world, I would, this is my personal thoughts, like diet plays a major role in getting those diseases. Diet makes you healthy or diet makes you sick. So it depends what type of diet and lifestyle you have. So in today's modern world, our diet is full of processed food, full of processed sugar or it's high in omega 6. We eat a lot of fried food, junk food. So omega 6 is pro-inflammatory. It causes inflammation in your body. Even though we need inflammation, but still, too much of omega 6 causes chronic inflammation in your body, and you don't want that. You want to stay away from that. So high inflammation in your body, this, all these food, they lead you to inflammation, and this inflammation again leads you to autoimmune diseases. So it's good if we stay away from these type of diets and eat real food. So another thought behind getting those diseases is like uh, vaccinations. Some people say vaccinations are the reason we're getting lot of autoimmune diseases now, or maybe antiseptics we are getting. So nowadays we are keeping ourselves very sterile, where we are not able to interact with the bacteria around us in the environment, maybe in the soil, in a uh, in surrounding environment. The bacteria we are not getting in touch with, we are not getting in contact with those bacteria, which is not making our, actually staying away from everything, making our immune system weak. And this is what causing us get all those diseases. But this theory is not proven yet, so we cannot go in the detail for this reason. So what what type of autoimmune diseases are there? So there are around 80 over autoimmune diseases, and uh, some are very common, some are very rare. So the diseases are like type 1 diabetes, multiple sclerosis, lupus, Hashimoto's, which is underactive thyroid, or Graves' disease, which is overactive thyroid, sclerosis, or Addison's disease. So uh, even celiac disease. So if you notice, I have taken so many names, so I forgot. I guess I forgot talking about rheumatoid arthritis. So if you notice, I have taken many names which are very common, like few are rheumatoid arthritis, Hashimoto's, and Graves' disease. So rheumatoid arthritis, your own body is attacking on your healthy cells, and you don't even know it's autoimmune disease, it's an autoimmune conditions. Then again, Hashimoto's. So this is underactive thyroid. Your thyroid is not working properly, and In all the cases where your thyroid is not working, it's underactive, most of them, they are, I would say around 70 to 90% of cases are Hashimoto's. Only 10 to 20 or 30% cases are only which are not other than Hashimoto's. So Hashimoto's again is autoimmune condition, and then Graves disease, that also is autoimmune condition. We don't even know if this is autoimmune, and if you have autoimmune conditions, your diet and lifestyle has to be totally different than other people's. So these conditions are really debilitating, these autoimmune diseases. So it's better if we know about them before, only before we get them. If we take care about everything which we know now, like environmental factor, we cannot do anything about genetics, but we can do something about our diet and lifestyle. And if we take care of that, maybe we can avoid them, we can reduce the severity of those diseases. So maybe in coming videos we'll learn more about these things. Maybe we'll learn about symptoms and how we can stop those severity of those diseases. So stay tuned for next videos. This is Manorama Gupta, and I'm here to help you to live a better life by taking control over your autoimmune conditions. Till then, eat healthy, do exercises, and take your health to a better place. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.